Good morning, Chargers. Today on Charger News, we're diving into all the excitement happening at Wilson Christian.
That's right. From meeting our amazing new teachers to a sneak peek at the senior trip highlights, we've got it all.
We'll also tell you how you can sweeten your day with the Candyman fundraiser and catch up on the College Day hosted by Tabernacle Baptist.
And don't miss the buzz around the 10th annual Pumpkin Run, our school's biggest cross-country event.
Stay tuned because Charger News starts right now. Our first story is about some additions made to the WCA staff. This change will hopefully bring new ideas and insight to Wilson Christian. Luke Skinner is here with more information. Luke?
Thank you, Caleb. Have you noticed a difference from last year? New subjects, new students? We're here today with a pretty noticeable change, the addition to our teaching staff. This addition will allow for more classes and maybe more subjects, and here's what we found. Going into the 2024-2025 school year, WCA was in need of some new teachers. Luckily, they found 4 new teachers that God brought to WCA. We're going to talk with the new teachers to see why they chose WCA and many other aspects of being a teacher. We talked with Mr. Dean, Ms. Sharoon, Ms. Spence, and Ms. Parker about their experience as teachers at WCA.
My name is Timothy Deans.
Ms. Sharoon.
Darla Spence.
Taylor Parker.
I've been a teacher over 25 years.
This is my first year.
I have been teaching for 11 years.
I've been teaching for 2 years.
I teach middle school language arts and Bible for 8th grade and 9th grade.
I teach geometry, AFM, Algebra 2, and then I teach a science class for 6th grade girls, and then I teach a reading class.
I teach 3rd grade.
I teach in the Learning Center with Miss Wood.
I taught public school, been here before, and so I was ready to come back and give it another try in Christian school.
I chose Wilson Christian because I like the sense of community that all the teachers have, and everyone is so nice, so that's why I chose it.
Everyone is very friendly and kind and helpful.
When I was younger, I attended Wilson Christian, and it's been a huge part of my life, even as a young child, and my husband graduated from here and his mother worked here, so it's always been very important to me.
All of these teachers are glad to be teaching at WCA. We then asked some students about their thoughts on the new teachers.
Favorite thing about Ms. Sharoon's class is the group work we get to do. We get to spend a lot of time and learn together, make sure we're all on the same page.
One thing I like most about Mr. Dean's class is that Mr. Dean's always makes sure that you understand it.
One thing I like about Mr. Dean's is that we get to use Chromebooks and like a bunch of he just makes it fun, and he's also really cool.
All of these new teachers are ready to step into the classroom, determined to prepare the next generation of learners. Can't wait to see more teachers accept God's calling to teach at WCA in the future. That's all for the new teachers. Back to you guys.
This year, beginning on September 16th until October 7th, the students of Wilson Christian Academy put out an effort to raise money for their school. The Candyman fundraiser encouraged the students to sell products in turn for a variety of prizes, ranging from a simple emoji pillow to a huge cash prize. This fundraiser helped the students learn how to make a difference in their community while having fun in the process. Cece Sims joins us now with more on the story. Cece?
The Candyman fundraisers have been providing many opportunities for the students for many years to raise money for their school and earn prizes. Let's take a look at some of these main prizes of the fundraiser.
The Candyman fundraiser goes to the Booster Club, the sports program. So, some would say, well, I'm in elementary, it's not really going to affect me, but everything that we take in from the Candyman fundraiser helps go towards, the athletic program, which in turn helped us refinish the gym floor this year, helps us get those mats that are going to be on the end of the end lines.
Obviously, Candyman Fundraiser supplies them with different prize opportunities. Some of those prizes are smaller prizes, but definitely works their way up to bigger prizes. We also have the game trailer, and so you got a number of individuals who are definitely going to be interested in those.
Give the opportunity to the students to, of course, raise money for their school by selling various products, Christmas items, stuff for home, candy, all kinds of great stuff. This year we offered, we got some new equipment, of course, our soccer darts over here, as well as our IPS high voltage extreme arena. And then, of course, on the pig race, we've always got new prizes over there, emoji pillows, Nerf Pocket Vortex Howler, and then the larger Bluetooth speaker.
My favorite Candyman prize is probably the gaming truck.
Favorite Candyman prize is probably the game truck.
If it's full, the gaming truck will get really competitive. There'll be a lot of people screaming and jumping around.
Everybody's trying to win because you don't have very much time to play.
My favorite prize is the emoji pillow. Probably the Nerf football because it can go all the way around.
In our home, which is Wilson, we work with almost every school. So I feel like we do a great job in the community providing money for our schools so they can really give back to the community because it involves all the children in our community. So it's really impacted the area in that way.
We think the Candyman fundraiser was a great success for the students of WCA and helped them make an impact on their community with some cool prizes along the way. Back to you guys.
Volunteer firefighters play a crucial role in our communities, but have you ever wondered how they inspire the next generation? Students at Wilson Christian Academy had the chance to find out firsthand when the Catania Fire Department stopped by for a special visit. Caleb Folk has the latest on how these local heroes brought an important lesson to life. Caleb?
On Tuesday, September 10th, the Catania Fire Department came out to WCA to help teach the second grade classes about what exactly volunteer firefighters get to do. The students have been learning about different members of their community in their class and what kind of role they play. The Catania Fire Department was kind enough to come out and give the kids a hands-on experience.
Well, it helps them want to remember, but it gives them an idea, like a visual of what these firefighters go through on a daily basis.
The students have got a chance to learn about the different equipment that firefighters use, but now they get to see them in action. The firefighters took the time to show the kids how the equipment that they have on the truck works, and even let the kids use some of it.
The teachers asked us to come out and talk to the kids a little bit about volunteering in their community and what a volunteer firefighter does. And so we come out here and showed them a little bit of stuff and showed them our equipment and had a little bit of fun with them.
Fire Chief Scott Matthews was right. The firefighters setting aside time in their day to show the students really helps it stand out in their minds and help them get a more realistic understanding of what exactly the firefighters do on a day-to-day. These kids sure had a great time, and we'll just have to wait and see how much next year's classes will enjoy it. This year, on October 4th, the students of WCA attended the college fair at Tabernacle Baptist Church. The students got to hear from a number of different colleges that were there and discuss different opportunities each college had to offer for their future. Many of the students got to hear firsthand from some of the representatives from each college. They also got to hear some great preaching from Pastor Scott Gray Jr. Hopefully this has helped some of them see some of the good Christian colleges they could attend and overall help them in making a decision about their future.
This really has been over a year coming. We were talking about what are some ways that we could really get our students to see Christian colleges all at one time.
I like Pensacola because of their nursing program and just the options they have.
I talked to some people and I want to do stuff with music and they said they had that stuff.
It's really good for our students, especially 10th through 12th grade that are kind of starting to think about what am I going to do for college. It gives great options for them, and we just wanted to be able to expose them to that.
They help broaden my options and just let me know what's out there.
What's something that we would change? I would definitely say that something we would change is not run out of pizza.
The seniors recently went on their senior trip. Every year, the seniors go on a trip that helps them build better bonds with each other. It's good to have the trip at the beginning of the year because it helps with class bonding throughout the whole school year. Here's Garrett Jones for more details. Garrett?
On September 23rd, the seniors headed to Tennessee for their senior trip. They really enjoyed Dollywood and spending time with each other. The trip allowed them to grow closer as a class. We asked some of the students and Mr. Sampson about their experience and why it's important to have a senior trip.
My favorite ride at Dollywood was the lightning rod because I enjoyed the high speed and the thrill of the ride.
Most people probably enjoyed staying at the house, playing pool, and then probably Dollywood at the same time.
My favorite part of the trip was probably Dollywood because we were able to just walk around and like see everything and eat good food.
I would say that I learned that building friendships is important and spending time with people other than yourself all the time. That's important also.
I think it's important to have a senior trip so you get to know your classmates better and you get to spend time with them outside of school.
I think it's important to have a senior trip because we all like get closer to each other and we just get time away from school.
I think senior trips are important because it's a really good time for the classes, especially senior year, to get away and spend time together. I think it really helps build bonds and just kind of a closeness throughout the senior year. I especially like doing it in the fall for that reason, leading into the whole year.
The juniors are looking forward to a good time with friends and being out of school.
Every year, Wilson Christian Academy hosts its much anticipated cross-country pumpkin run. But this year is extra special as we celebrate the 10th annual event. The WCA communications class interviewed with organizer Mr. Vanderbo and some of the participants to find out what makes this milestone year so meaningful.
10th annual pumpkin runs. It was great. We had to go 4 races instead of 3 because so many middle schoolers. It is the largest event on campus of the year, the pumpkin run, with now this year almost 600 runners.
Kind of shows me there's good competition, a lot of people to pass, a lot of people to challenge you, but also kind of gets me a little scared because over there in that soccer field, it's tight and I don't want to get like rammed over or knocked over.
Because it gives me more people to beat. It gives me more people to challenge myself.
The thing about the pumpkin run is we train harder for it, we're able to run to our best of our ability, train for it, and it really pushes us to get a faster time. I like how it's one of the bigger meets here, and that really helps push us to go for PRs, or at least top 10.
What's special is you get a pumpkin if you get like top 10. And then there's pumpkins lined up across the finish line.
It started because a guy named Dwight Vanderbilt liked the pumpkin, liked the orange pumpkin. I grew up in the Midwest where the fall colors are beautiful and the pumpkin is there.
The pumpkins are a nice addition and the decorations on the course. And it was a very nice cool day and I think very optimal for running.
To WCA, the property that God gave us to use so many years ago, and it's such a beautiful piece of property because it's just special with the awards and all the crowds.
Grace Christian Madison Stars. Congratulations, this is your top 10.
Well, that wraps up today's news from Wilson Christian Academy.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time with more stories from our school community. Have a great day.
Cheers.